All right, so I've done some videos in the past with 460 Rowland. Let's just shoot some 45, but let's get to shooting just for a little bit and have some fun. All right, let's talk about the gun. So let's just take a quick look at the FNX Tactical 45. They do have them in 9, so they have FNX 9, and this is the FNX 45. It is a double action, single action, which means that it is hammer fired, and it means that as you pull the trigger, when it is in double action mode, it is a long, heavy pull that cocks the hammer and then fires it. After the slide reciprocates, then it keeps the hammer down in the cock position and has a very short and crisp trigger pull. Again, I have a Steiner MPS on top. Yes, I have had problems with it. I now have an APX, a clamp, and a new screw that came from Steiner, and I believe these are the updated screws. I still have on here my TLR1HL light on front. I have the large back strap, comes with multiple back straps. I got the one that did come with 5 magazines, so that's pretty awesome. I have just a stack of them right here. So we're just gonna shoot it. Oh, another thing that I do really like about this FNX Tactical is that it does have a decocker, as you can see there, and it does have a safety. So both of my safety stickers, I think they were stickers that came in red, those came off, so I did my own little gel paint. And I have that paint for some of my sights that I've had similar issues with, but the orange isn't half bad either. And so orange is for danger, and so when it's in this mode, it is in fire. We are at a range. I am pointed in a safe direction. So when you are ready to fire, you can ride that safety just like a 1911 and take it off safe. If you want to come all the way down, it will decock the weapons. Let's just take a couple of pulls in double action so you can see that process. It is a very heavy trigger. After you cock the slide, as you can tell here, the slide has been cocked. It now is in single action, and it has a very crisp, very short, crisp trigger pull. Let me reset the slide. As you can tell, the hammer is back. The slide has been reset, but I kept the finger on the trigger. Has an okay trigger reset. And again, this is double action, single action. You can carry it cocked and locked and on safe. That is a feature. Or you can decock it. All right, so let's do a little bit more shooting with it. Okay. Well, one of the neat aspects of this gun is it is 45 ACP and it does have 15 round mags, but when you have the Rowland magazines springs in it, they're just a little bit thicker, and it really can only hold 14 plus 1 instead of the typical 15 plus 1. So that is something that you trade off with it when you are using it with a Rowland kind of system. But so far, everything has been super reliable. The mags, the recoil spring change out, everything seems to be working just fine, whether you're running it in 460 Rowland or in 45 ACP. Of course, I had some problems early on with the gun, so I had to send it back into 460 Rowland. They did some barrel polishing, and that has improved and remedied any issues that I was having. I've got a couple of targets downrange at 21 feet, and we're going to test it for accuracy. All right, let's move over to the other target. I feel like when I do my job, the gun does its job. And of course, this is the FNX Tactical, so it wouldn't be a good review unless we actually tried it out in a tactical sense. I have on here the Dead Air Primal. That's their pistol / rifle 45 caliber can. I've shown it before when I'm shooting it with my 45-70. This is heavy. This is a general purpose can. It is very heavy. I'm curious to see how it works. I do have a Nelson device on here so that it can be run with this FNX Tactical 45 ACP with a tilting barrel design. So we have the gun ready. Let's shoot. Seems like it's extremely quiet to me. Sure, it has a full-size rifle-length can on there. Those rounds are only going around 800 to 850 feet per second. I have my little Garmin Zero sitting here watching it, and so they are not super big, but yeah, if you like shooting suppressed, you got to shoot some 45 ACP suppressed because that is a lot of fun. All right, let's just wrap things up here and finish up our review. We did a review of the FNX Tactical today with 45 ACP, where I'm normally shooting 4.60 Rowland with that gun. Just wanted to test it out for function, test the magazines, test its shooting suppressed, all function flawlessly. This gun is a real shooter, is a real keeper. Glad to see that the dot is back on, mounted on, and staying secure, at least in 45 ACP. We'll have to test some future 4.60 Rowland. Yes, with that suppressor, we're also going to be testing some Whisperer rounds from 4.60 Rowland themselves and try and see if we can get a 4.60 Rowland suppressed video along here in a little bit. But let me know what you guys think about the FNX Tactical 45. It's a good gun, a bad gun, definitely not something for concealed carry, philosophy use, more definitely on the home defense kind of offensive go-to-war type gun that you're going to be wearing on a big old holster. I probably would want a much smaller gun if I'm going to go to war with that. But for home defense, might be a good option for you, especially when you're shooting it suppressed. Dang, that's quiet. Let me know what you guys think. Please put your comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Everyone have a great day. Thank you. And let's get to shooting.